During one of my travels, my friend's daughter was showing me her water tank, which was filled with tadpoles. She had purchased a whole bag full of them to watch them grow from being tadpoles to frogs. It was my first time watching all of those little wiggly creatures swimming around, and it was quite a sight. Now, here is what happened. I noticed that there was a big rock right in the middle of this water tank. So I got curious and I asked this little girl, why did she put a rock right in the middle of the tank? And she told me a wonderful story. I could hardly believe that I had lived so many years without having heard it, and because it's so good. She said that when she went to the pet store to buy the tadpoles, the gentleman there told her to be sure to put a big rock in the middle of the water tank. So when she asked him, why must she do that? He said that the tadpoles must have this obstacle to give them the incentive to climb up and therefore split their little wiggly tails so that their legs can begin to develop. If they don't have a rock or an obstacle to climb up on, they will never turn into frogs. They cannot learn how to hop just by swimming around in the water. They must have something which can cause resistance to give them the incentive to leap forward. The man went on to tell her a story where a year before that a school teacher came to the store and complained because none of her tadpoles had turned into frogs. She had put them all in an aquarium and let them swim around happily, but they never turned into frogs. He asked her if she had put a big obstacle like a rock in the middle of the aquarium, and she said that she had not. She did not know that that was necessary to help them turn into the best version of what they can be. A tadpole will remain a tadpole unless it faces some obstacle or a barrier that forces it to grow. Neither did I, but now it makes perfect sense. I was simply amazed to hear this story from a 10-year-old child and how profound it was. It reminded me once again that what we see as an obstacle in our life, in the form of challenging situations and challenging people, are actually designed to help us grow. What makes the biggest difference is how we choose to see it. Do we choose to see it as an obstacle or an experience that is truly designed for our growth, designed so that we can turn from tadpoles to a frog? An affirmation that I always repeat to myself is this, that from this experience, only good will come, and I trust life, and it really works miracles.